Welcome to GK Warehouse YouTube. I want all my friends, all my viewers across the world, and of course in Korea to stay well and stay healthy. Ooh, what is that junk of jelly that Jian is holding right now? Looks like honey. Mmm. Mm-mm. But it tastes nothing like honey. Super bitter. Ow, it's so bitter. So what I just had a scoop of is the 6 years old Korean red ginseng. Again, I am at Kange Shop's headquarters in Gimpo. Also. Oh yeah. And have you guys heard about ginseng? These are the ginseng. They're synced in the water. These are the ginseng. Oh yeah, a lot bigger than balloon root. Those are the humongous ones. Like usually the red ginseng, 6 years old red ginsengs are not as big. But we know, superfoods are amazingly good for our health. But 6 years old ginseng under the soil growing for 6 years. Having something for 6 years, that ain't easy, that's for sure. I try to have my own plants at home and it's hard to keep it up for at least for a freaking a month or so, right? But red ginseng, they plant them, they grow them for 6 years and cultivate once a year, which is every late autumn. So I will be at their red ginseng farm next month. Meanwhile, I do wanna share my live broadcast to my Facebook. My live broadcast to my Facebook. My live broadcast. So that's going to the echoing around and around and around. All right. Oh my God, look at this. Ugh. So let me share my live. Oh, it's so hot. I wonder if there's any way that I can share this to my Facebook page. I guess I can't. Okay, thank you for watching. Oh, you know what? That's actually, I'm pretty sure that's me. I think I'm looking at myself, yeah. I wonder if there's any ways that I can share to my Facebook page. Oh well. Okay, so by the way, today and again, oh my God, I need to do a root. I need to dye my hair. Oh, okay. I am at Kange Shop's headquarters again. Usually, and you can see the background noise because Chuseok holiday is about 2 weeks away. That's like Thanksgiving for us in Korea. And of course, the red ginseng products are one of the most popular giving it out gifts here in Korea. So they're having a super busy time of the year. So if you hear some of the background noise, sorry about that. You'll get to hear it continuously. So basically for the products, I have prepared a song. I would say Korean 6 years old red ginsengs are the superfood of superfood. Blueberries, broccolis, onions, and garlics and mushrooms considered to be, oh yes, considered to be a superfood. But do they grow under the soil for 6 years? Right? And if you ask any Koreans that you bump into on the street, or you ask any Koreans, and what's the most wanted gift for health dietary supplements or for your well-being effects? They're gonna say 6 years old red ginseng. Not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we're saying 6 years. Why 6 years? I was also wondering why people value the 6 years old red ginseng, not one, not two. Usually after 4 years, most of the ginseng they die. They can survive under the soil for 6 years. But after they pass those 4 years, that's when they absorb the most energy, and that's when it becomes it has the good amount of everything of the ginsenoside, great amount of ginsenoside and all that. Oh my god, my eye makeup looks so scary, so I'm gonna get rid of this a little bit, just a little bit, so that I don't look too scary. Okay, that's better, right? Okay. If you guys can see me and write any comments, I would appreciate it, guys. I am here on live, and I don't intend to just talk to myself for another hour or so. So if you guys don't mind, you can say anything. You can say 한국어. You can say in English. Any languages are fine. I want to share this page to my Facebook page. So if you guys know my Ginseng Warehouse page, would you please share it to my Facebook page? Thank you. The reason I came to the headquarters is because one of my viewer from Singapore, she wanted to order 4 boxes of this. She wanted to order 4 boxes. So I wanted to get it for her. So this is one box, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and plus she'll get some tea as my gift. I'll show you. We'll talk about this in a bit. And there is also 100% extract. I'm giving you a brief overview of what I have here. Look at this 6 years old red ginseng. Supposed to help to boost the immune system, gets rid of fatigueness, great for anti-inflammatory. And a lot of researchers and scientists are also talking about it helps to promote your brain, like memory loss and all that. So mentally and physically, it's effective. It's not from my words. There are 5 proven factors about Korean red ginseng, the 6 years old Korean red ginseng, by Food and Drug Safety Ministry here in Korea. So I'm just just repeating that. And this is for the starters, because red ginsengs are super bitter. So when we talk about the density of the bitterness, this comes first. 100% of red ginseng, because they extracted this. So imagine having just the ginseng itself, or if you have tried pollen roots, they're bitter already. 6 years old, oh god. So this is the most bitterness one. 명식님 안녕하세요. 명식님 이거 제가 지연 스케일러 하우스에 혹시 공유해봐 주실 수 있으세요? 내 페이지는 안 돼. 제 페이지에는 안 돼서 그 지연 스케일러 하우스 페이지에 한번 공유되는 부탁드릴게요. I was just talking to my producer if he can share it to my Facebook page. And so this is bitter, it's mixed with the 6 years old red ginseng plus the medicinal herbs. And that's the least bitter. Come closer. And this is the least bitter one. Why? Because this one is mixed with the 6 years old red ginseng plus the honey. Honey. So nothing but honey. Made in Korea honey. Made in Korea honey. I guess they were born and raised in Korea. Those bees were born and raised in Korea, and they produced the honey in here. So yeah, it's a made in Korea honey. Korean honey, that's what they said. It was like, okay, that's interesting. Okay, stay still. Why am I so obsessed with the kangesha? Because I care about my customers and my viewers. And I have a lot of temptation, actually. They want me to do their own products, but I like kangesha a lot because I'm not related to the CEO of kangesha. Not to mention, he's super nice though. I went to their ginseng farm last autumn, and I went to their facility factories where they manufacture the HACCP certified and GMP facility. 감사합니다. GMP factories. And I have realized how much they're really putting a lot of efforts to their products, and they really care about their customers and clients. With the philosophy kind of meets what I desire for my viewers and my customers too. So I wanted to just keep update you with Kange Red Ginseng product. So you've got those 4 choices, but like I'll give you guys this as a gift. This tea. This is a tea. Home tea. 뭐라고 그러지? 납품하다가 뭐니? They distribute this tea to one of the top tier hotel in Korea, Silla Hotel. That's where all the ambassadors and presidents come to Korea. That's where they stay, right? All the embassies and important people come to Korea. That's where they stay. So this red ginseng tea is it's not mixed with anything else, but 100% red ginseng, 6 years old red ginseng roots. Even though I just say red ginseng, guys, it's a 6 years old red ginseng. We're just talking about 6 years old red ginseng. So I know I drink freaking 5 cups of coffee. I can't resist it. I love it. But if there's someone who cares, and if you wanna, I mean, these teas are very high quality. They serve at the hotel, yeah, at the top tier hotel. So it's like for one, it costs $1.5 US. Similar to Americano. So I was like, oh wow, that's costly. But I'll give you guys a couple of tea bags as a gift so that you can try. There is a tea, right? That's what it looks like. Inside, very Korean thick. And Kange loves the color of red. And the design, the pattern, something means Korea. There are 20 tea bags here. Let me go get hot water. You can also add some ice to make the cold water to make into red ginseng tea. I'll be right back. I'll fill my glasses and show you. 물이 없어요. Can I feel? Oh my god. So they're out of water here. And their water purifier in the water tank. That's all the water they have got. I got some cold water, but it's pointless. Oh gosh. Because they are supposed to be brewed in a hot water. Wow, 짱나. They have to brew it on the temperatures of 88 degrees Celsius and brew it for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna go and get some hot water, guys. I will be right back. I will be right back. Meanwhile, you guys, I will play my trip to Kange Shop's factory. So you can watch more of me and Kange Shop. Okay, guys? I will be right back. It's all me. Thank you for stopping by. Love it, love it. Thank you always, guys. And the only thing is that I can't even find what I have on my YouTube wall. So, yeah, I wish there's someone who can help me out with those. But, I'll be right back. 왜 이렇게 더워? 왜 이렇게 더워? What is like? 진짜 이거는 왜 이렇게 작게 했느냐. So yeah, if you actually guys go to a Kange shop, you can easily find their brands at the Shinseki department store too. They have their own booth at Shinseki department store, right? Afternoon to all of my lovely viewers. Well, as you can see, I'm dressed a bit like a doctorish. My hair, like all sanitized. I'll be right back. I'll have hot water. So sad. Right now, I am at manufacturer of Kange Shop's 6 years old red ginseng products. We've been talking so much about Korean ginseng and Kange Shop's red ginseng, and I've been telling you that how Kange Shops they do everything from A to Z by themselves. They don't OEM, but they take care of everything from cultivating at their own contracted farm, which I was there last autumn. And right next to me here is another manager from Kange Shop. Right now I'm in Ganghwa-do, not in Gimpo, Ganghwa-do Island in Incheon. And she's going to help me out there to tour around what Kange Shop's whole process, next process is going to be like after they cultivate the red ginseng. So yeah, let's follow her. So the first step would be, of course, all the workers who work in this factories at Kange Shop, they gotta like all dressed up like this. They usually cultivate once a year. It's late October to early November-ish. So after they cultivate, they dry, they wash all the red ginseng out here. Oh, and then they steam those ginseng. So what she just told me is that the CEO of Kange Shop, he knows what temperatures they're going to put in their ginseng products onto this machine, and then they let the people know for how long they're going to steam. So the CEO of Kange Shop, he knows everything. He's definitely in charge of everything here. 완전 사장님이 풍선 박사네. After they steam out their ginseng, now we're going to move on to the drying process. But unlike the other companies where they just put it in the heating facilities, they choose to dry out outside on the gentle breeze with the frost to make their products in their best conditions. It takes 70 days. And then after 70 days, they bring in all the ginseng inside here, the red clay room, to make sure they add more flavor and make the most out of red ginseng.
이게 3차4차까지 하는 거? 그래가지고 여기서 이제 10시간 정도 추출되면 그 다음날 아침에 밀링되게
After they move in all the red ginseng that all washed, clean in 70 days, drying it out in a natural process, they move into these areas and brew for 10 hours. That special 6 years old ginseng, red ginseng, brew for 10 hours, and then they move to this big ass pot here, and then put it in the extracts machine to get the best of the red ginseng extracts here. 40% of Kange Shop's red ginseng products are made in GMP facility, and only at GMP facility, the health functional food can be produced. The process is very strict from batch to batch, and all the extracts from Kange Shops are made in GMP facility, the ones that you're looking at right now. Or the HACCP facility, so all the red ginseng products from Kange Shops are very well taken care of by professions. And all the process is completed. They're distributed to nationwide Shinseki department store. Look at this nature-friendly area. Okay, so we could get to see the factories at Ganghwa-do Island. Hope you like the tour with. Yeah. Hope you like the tour that I showed you around. Okay, so yeah, just to wrap up a little bit, when I went to Kangishar's factory, well, they were very well organized. It wasn't like the biggest headquarters, a lot bigger because I thought that it would be more bigger than I expected for the factory. But no, this side is a lot bigger. And what the sense of feeling I got from Kangisha was that it's more like the handmade. You know how your mom, how moms would do it at home, like they take a slower process. They want to do it, right way instead of fat. Oh, hi, Keisha. Thank you. So instead of making like really quickly, it's for your family, right, Kishan? So they wanted to take it really slow. And that's what they did at Kangesha. They don't produce like a mass productions, but they're talking about the good amount, and they don't run their factories like all the time. They do it when there is an order, right? So they have the right amounts. They don't overproduce, and they don't have those leftovers. You know what I mean? So it's more of like the handmade style. That's why I like Kangesha very much, and I keep coming back for their excellencies. Back for their excellencies. Yeah, exactly. Kishan, how are you? How things are going for you on this beautiful Tuesday? It's a Tuesday here in Korea. So anyway, so yeah. And you saw the GMP facilities, and I was talking about like a health function of food. I do want you to know that there are certain types the GMP facility produced products can be called as health functional food. This is health functional food. This was made in a GMP facility room, right? Super expensive. Exactly the same one as Ginseng department store. This is their best-selling items. If you have tried red ginseng before, if you're looking for a good quality ones, highly recommended. Highly recommended. Everybody at Kange Shop, they recommend this one. This is their best-selling, and they have the most returning customers. Because Koreans, right, we are used to red ginseng. They have products for the kids from 6 years old. So you know how we are familiar with red ginseng. So we don't mind the bitterness. That's their best-selling items from Kange Shop that we can say for sure. And there's also this one, this nice Shin 365. That's also they're one of the best-selling items here. This is also the health function of food. They're mixed with the 6 years old Korean red ginseng plus the medicinal herbs. So if you don't mind the bitterness, and if you heard about the good quality of Korean red ginseng products before, then give it a shot of this. They're selling it nationwide Shinseki department store. Not to mention they're like a real premium lines, like top tier lines. That's why I'm here. I keep coming back to Kange Shop because I can't really find any better products in this products range. But if you also have 6 years old red ginseng and they're selling it for like $30, that's nearly impossible, right? Good quality one. If you want the red ginseng, if you care about your health, if you're tired, you look for red ginseng. If you found something that's $30 and $20, that's very unlikely because top tier ones for the stick, that's about 65 US dollars here in Korea. That's how much they're selling at Shinseki department store. And similar tiers, those top tier ones, the range are similar or a little bit more expensive because of the marketing with the salad marketing their products. Whereas they have me, but they don't have salad to celebrities who's doing a promotion. So, but considering the quality of the level of the products, they're really good. So this is a health functional food. If you feel tired, mentally, physically, we are all tired because of COVID-19, right? And we need to cheer ourselves up. Lesser than 4 months left until 2021. So let's wrap up 2020 in a healthier note, healthier note, in a brighter note. So 10, 10, 10, there are total 30 sticks. You have 1 stick per day. Health functional food. These two are health functional food. Whereas for the beginners, if it's your first time to give it a shot of Korean red ginseng, then this will be your choice. There are 36 sticks. This is not a health functional food, but there is a Korean red ginseng. It's mixed with the honey. But remember, health functional foods are these two. It's a lot bitter and they require a little bit more they're a challenging process, I should say. But anyways, these are this is just the health dietary supplement. So this is more like red ginseng juice, but still there's a 6-year-old Korean red ginseng. In 10 gram sticks per day, if it's your first time of trying of red ginseng, this might be your choice, right? But still a very good quality one. Cut off type, of course. Usually you would just, right? But for this, if I just show you what's inside. Yep. And they are mixed with the honey. So they're a lot more bearable for us to consume compared to the one that I showed you, right? This is like a very welcomed juice. Very welcomed red ginseng juice, guys. I have a lot of ginseng to taste, so I'll have just 1 sip. Very good quality. Take it with you, easy to take it with you anywhere. Okay, so let's talk about why Korean red ginsengs are good for you. Okay, that's probably what you want to know. Okay, Jian talks about so much of Korean red ginseng. What's red ginseng good about? I'm just gonna read it through from the dictionary that they have. I used to print it out and show it to you, but I'll just read it through. So most of Koreans, those very picky Koreans, love red ginseng, and nearly 36% of whole health dietary supplements industry, 36% are the red ginsengs. Red ginsengs are taking 36% of whole health dietary function of food. And and they says why 6 years, right? Okay, usually for the first 4 years, let me show you this way. For the first 4 years, they can grow it fine. They would grow it without any problem, but here is the 4 years later, if anything goes wrong for their environmental issues, then they will start to go rotten. So after 6 years, they become really hard, like trees. So usually we say 6 years old ginsengs are the best quality. And after they wash the 6 years old ginseng, steam, and dry, making extracts. dry까지구나. They dry, then they becomes a red ginseng. Does it make sense? So when they cultivate, it's just a ginseng. It's a 6 years old ginseng. And with that, they wash with the bedrock water for red ginseng from Kange And then they wash. 그다음에 뭐냐? 그다음에 they dry for 70 days. And they steam. And then they become a red ginseng. Yeah, I think. Red ginseng. And then they become a red ginseng. Okay. And then they make an extract to make into a product, as we saw. Many are asking, would red ginseng some of you might say, oh, I am a very high temperature. I'm a very warm tempered person. Will it matter? I talked to the CEO, a lot of people, not from Korea, from people from around the world are asking whether they have a warm-hearted or warm-bodied temperatures. Will it have an impact? He says no. Unless you're taking like so much, then you could have runny nose, bloody nose, bad headaches. But if you're taking the right amount, you have no problem. It's actually good for any ages. Whether you're a lady or a gentleman, doesn't matter. And it says it here too in the dictionary. Okay. And it shows how to differentiate from Korean ginseng to Chinese ginseng. So efficiency. Let's talk about the efficiency of Korean red ginseng. Usually a lot of us in Korea, because we're going through a transitioning period from summer into autumn. Chilly mornings and evenings, but as you can see, very warm afternoon. Temperature differentiates, and we're getting into a colder month here. So this is when a lot of us are taking a red ginseng products as well. And when you're looking for a red ginseng, guys, go for something that's expensive. And go for something whether this brand is that you're familiar with. Have you seen it from like department store? Have you seen it from duty-free shop? Is that credibility? Can you trust the brand? Usually, I would say, well, the big major ones, they spend a fortune for the marketing, right? On the advertisement. For Kange-shop, they don't. But they're super have those pride. The CEO has a super high pride about their products. Ooh, okay, so avoid drinking with the caffeinated drinks when you're having red ginseng products. And also if you're taking a high blood pressure medication. That's what basically it's talking about. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, if you guys care about your health and if you think having a good quality of red ginseng is totally new to you, then give it a shot of Kange-shop's red ginseng products. Their quality is really good. So give it a shot of this. Meanwhile, let me see where I have shared. 영신님 이거 공유를 잘 해주셨군요. Okay, I want to check something out. 없네? 안 뜨네? 여기? 왜 안 됐을까? Okay. By the way, so that's what's going to happen. What's going to happen here is Kange-shop, first of all, is a very reliable brand, right? And if you guys are looking for a good quality of Korean red ginseng products to boost yourself for the immune system, or if you feel tired mentally, physically, I mean, like talking about the mental stresses. Who doesn't get mental stresses these days because of COVID-19, right? I think it's a very good way and safe way for you to give it a shot. Besides, you trust Kange, you trust Jihyun. I'm here. So yeah, if you're interested, give it a shot of red ginseng products. Meanwhile, let me go back. Okay. Oh, so I want to show you about the tea, right? We talked about the tea. So my hot water is ready. 아, 뜨거, 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 뜨거. And there's a tea, home tea that I have prepared that they serve at the Shilla Hotel. You dive in and wait for a couple of minutes for this red ginseng roots to well brewed. For 2 minutes, no longer than 2 minutes. And then you can add a little bit more ice to have it as an ice cold red ginseng tea. Will it be really cheerful? And so what they did was they chopped this red ginseng and put it here. They chopped freshly made red ginseng into a tea. They sell it for 20 tea bags for 30,000. But I'll send you guys a couple of tea bags. That's a gift. You like it? You like it, like it. So here are 2 tea bags. 이거 딜레이가 엄청난데 오늘? 아니구나. Okay. How long has it been? I don't think it's been 2 minutes. Smells bitter, of course. Tastes very mild. It's very bitter to start out with. Then when you swallow it, there's a little bit of sweetness. Just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit of sweetness. And there you go. I wonder if we can put this red ginseng roots in a mask sheet later on. We dry this, because today I drank it, but when you brew it for 2 minutes and you just take it off and you dry out, and I wonder if I think you could. And if you guys have a mask mix with a egg yolk or egg whites and a little bit of honey and make it into a natural mask pack, I think we could. So we can take care of inner and outer beauty. So red ginseng tea will be my gift to you. Look at the colors, very goldenish. Yep. So we don't have to dive the tea root, but rather it has already been chopped. So enjoy the tea. Enjoy the red ginseng tea. When you have a visitor, it's not like we can have a lot of visitors these days. Very loyal visitors. I think you can serve this tea. They're gonna love it, especially if you have never tried before. And they can bring out as a small talk too. You can say "Oh, this is a Korean red ginseng," and there was a Korean lady from Korea. She was introducing about the tea and the products. And red ginseng is supposed to be good for boosting immune system, getting rid of fatigueness, good for mental and physical health both, and anti-inflammatory, and great for ladies in 40s and 50s and 60s. Okay. According to Korea's Food and Drug Safety Ministry, that's what they're saying. Those are some of the health benefits that we can expect from red ginseng. So if you're tired, guys, if you have tried a lot of other health dietary supplements, and if you weren't really sure whether you like it that much, then give it a shot. And eating, they are not the tablets. We're talking about the real extracted one. has the facilities or GMP ones. Oh, hi, Style Virus 2005. Right, talking about red ginseng products here. Style Virus has been a very good friend from YouTube, writing all the great comments for me. Thank you so much, Style Virus. And if you guys Amazoned before, you probably have seen Korean red ginseng extracts. Should just go into Amazon. Let me just show you. Yeah, why not? Amazon. Let's go into Amazon. Style Virus, I'm talking about Korean red ginseng, but 안녕하세요. 계속 보고 있었던 거예요? 아니면 방금 보신 거예요? 낚시 다니실 때 제가 이거 하나 사드려야 되는데. 좋은 말이네 하고 사라졌어. 왜 이렇게 살쪘어? 왜 이렇게 살쪘어? Look at my double jaw here. Double chin. 이래야 돼. Look at this. American ginseng, huh? Interesting. Here. They have, I don't want to show you the brand because I don't want to, be rude. There are some of the brands at Amazon and they sell this for 4 bottles for like $92. Guys, that's impossible. That's impossible. For top tier ones, they can sell it for $92 for 4 bottles. This costs more than $92 for just a 1 bottle. You have to look at the amount of ginsenoside. Now that's the amount of ginsenoside. RG1, RB1, RG3, 10 milligram per gram and 100%. RG1, RB1, 10 milligram per gram. That's a lot of amount. That's a lot of amount. How can I say this to you guys? Let me show you the other ones that they have it here. And to just show you the comparison. Just to show the comparison, I'm still here. Oh God, hi. Okay. Oh. Guys, always look for this. That's another brand. I'll get back to you, Style Virus, shortly. Just one thing, yeah, just look for how much they have. RG1, RB1, RG3, look for this one. This is 7 milligram per gram. This is lesser expensive than this one, okay? That's 10 milligram per gram. That's the easiest way to figure it out, right? The higher the combination of RG1, RB1, RG3 and the milligram per gram, and is it 100% or is there anything else, right? Please look for these. This is a really good one too. RG1, RB1, milligram per gram. This one's 7 milligram per gram. So this is a lesser expensive. So when you guys are going shopping for red ginseng extracts, milligram per gram ginsenoside is also one of the factors that you can look at it. 더워. 아직 덥죠? Hey, Mr. Style Virus, what's the temperature like there? Oh, you guys use the Fahrenheit? 그쵸. 너무 덥지 않으세요? James Lim? Well, ginsenoside, you know what? Let me. The ginsenosides. Autumn is almost here in Korea too. But afternoon heat is still pretty strong. But the humidity has gotten a lot better. The terrible hurricane, yeah, and over in the States, there's a terrible, devastating bushfires in the West. My brother is in Washington, state of Washington. So I'm worried about that too, actually. Yeah. Ginsenosides. Just to ensure, ginsenoside. Oh, I missed your comment. Oh, he said he's fine, but he can smell the ashes and he can see the ashes that's floating in the air. So I guess the situations are pretty bad. I mean, we had like a really bad typhoon, like 3 typhoons, which is very rare for us to get like 3 typhoons in a row. We get like one, like couple of them maybe at the most, but this year has been real crazy. So that boosted the price of fruits and vegetables. So a lot more people are actually going for red ginseng for Chuseok holiday. And guys, I don't intend to sell the whole products here, so don't worry. We can chat and communicate. It's not all about the red ginseng. By the way, Kangisha doesn't pay me, so we can talk about anything that we'd like. No problem. And Star Virus has asked me about the about what the ginsenoside would do. Not many fruits and veggies have ginsenoside. And there are more studies that are going on for ginsenoside. But ginsenoside accelerates antioxidants and a lot of, you know what? I will study more about it and then I'll let you know next time. Because I can't really sum up and tell you that what's what. So next time, Stalvares, I'll be better prepared for just in like a couple of sentences of what ginsenoside is. That's an excellent question of why you guys should look for IRG1, RB1, and why the higher ginsenoside is better. The one thing I can tell you, when they brew the 6-year-old red ginseng and the water to make into an extract, they can brew as much as they want. I mean, it's the same for coffee. Yeah, me too. I just have to keep studying for it. Thanks, man. When they brew, the more they brew with the red ginseng, lesser ginsenoside of the combination of RG1, RB1 that they would get it. So if they brew for once, it will be like 20 milligram per gram. But let's say if they brew it again, they could, right? If they add more water, if we add more water and brew more coffee from the coffee bean, we can still get some coffee, but the taste will be really bland. You know what I mean? There is a great quality for the right amount. So that's what it happens for too. So when you guys are looking for, just one thing that I can tell you is go for the RG1, RB1, RG3's combination and go for the higher ones. But sometimes the manufacturers, they mess with the products of ginsenoside too. So I get to ask the CEO. So if you guys, it doesn't have to be from Kange Shop. If you're looking for a product from like maybe Amazon, from Shopee, Lazada, anywhere, and you want to know if that's a good quality ones, you guys ask me. Sometimes my customers, they send me the pictures of Korean red ginseng products and the brands that I'm not familiar with, no offense. And when we get into look at the stuff and facts that they are offering, there's a reason for that price. So more than welcome to ask me, right? For the quality. 우리 제임스님 이미 가셨나요? Wonder who's here. If you're here, can you type anything for your comment wall so that I can say hello to you? Please. I want to make a shout out to people who's watching me and say nice things to you. Because I appreciate for watching my live broadcast. Thank you guys. What do you think this is, guys? If you have watched me from the beginning, you probably are familiar with. What do you guys think this is? What do you think this is? Beer? Without that amazing white form. It does look like beer, but very healthy. This is a red ginseng something. But weird how they don't. Weird how they're not like a very radish. It's not a beer. It's actually it's not a beer. It's not ours. It's a red ginseng tea. I brewed from the red ginseng. This is a red ginseng tail, and I brewed out of it. So yeah, that's a red ginseng tea that I have it here. Sorry, they're having a really busy time here because Chuseok holiday is coming up and they're having the busiest time of the year. So there's a background noise here, but I'm the visitor here, so I have to keep it quiet. Thank you for understanding. Kishan says, I remember drinking a lot of ginseng teas back in my middle school days and it really helped me study. What? Back in our medical school days? I thought you said middle school days. I was like, your mom made you drink those red ginseng tea when you're there? And I was like, oh, wow. What kind of red ginseng teas did you drink? Usually most of them are out in the markets. They mix with the syrup or corn starch. Hope they're not mad. Well, anyway, it was great that you had, anyway, there's something that kept you awake. That's great. Best time to consume red ginseng? Early in the morning, as that virus asked me. Early in the morning or around 3 to 4 p.m. in the afternoon, which is about now for us in Korea because it's 2:33. Yeah, 2:33 p.m. That's about time. And virus, what do you take for your health? What do you do to stay healthy? Other than eating right and exercising, do you take any dietary supplements? Well, when I was in 20, I didn't bother to take vitamin, or I didn't bother to have any of the health dietary supplements. Eating right was just all I need, and chocolate helped me to stay in a good mood. But it's a different story once you turn 30. And I'm a weathercaster, so I have to like wake up super early. So my daily routine has been all messed up because I have to wake up at like 4:30. That's when my alarm starts to go on. It used to be like 3:30, but it's 4:30 now. And then now I'm in the mid-30s. I need health dietary supplements plus collagen. Yeah. Supplements? Yeah, anything to keep you awake. Like maybe vitamins or omega-3. Maybe those. 볼 방법이 없나? 얼굴이 이렇게 빵빵해. Vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin B12, fish oil. Oh, good for you. Taking a lot of them. What's vitamin B12 good for? Did you guys know a lot of people are lack of vitamin D? Not from the supplements, but we can actually get it from outside, from the sunshine too. But since many of us are staying indoors, we still need to get a good good amount of sunshine for the vitamin D. 근데 유튜브가 진짜 되게 정직하게 나온다. 화면이. 이거 뭐야? 이거 어떻게 하는 거야? You never go outside. Never go outside. Right. Well, guys, usually I am at on the live broadcast around this time. Usually, YRS and Kishan, thank you for here. If Gemdy is still here, thank you so much for stopping by. 제품이 뭐예요? 우리 선생님 박명식 님, thank you so much for being here. I'm usually on air between 1 p.m. around this time, right? Around this time, like an hour, maybe from like 1 p.m. Korea time here. And next time, perhaps tomorrow, I will be cooking some Korean dishes for lunch. So if you guys are interested, you can stop by for tomorrow's live broadcast. I will appreciate it if you can stop by and have a chat again. Oh. So, yep. Thank you for the content. Which channel? Well, for this, I want to try the YouTube. Do you do Facebook too? You can always come by at my Facebook page. 이게 안 되는구나. 아, 이게 공유가 안 되네. They had on my Facebook page. Yeah. At GNSK warehouse. Did you guys see me doing a weather today? It was like really funny. Look at me. This was me today. Camouflage. Look at me. If I didn't have that jacket, you would probably see my face and my leg. Because they had some outfit that they picked it out for me. But that was the costume that I wore 2 weeks ago. So I decided, oh, I'm wearing this too much, too often. By the way, they look similar to my weather background anyway. I wanted to wear just what I had. That's what I did. Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, I'm a weathercaster for Arirang TV. I've been doing this for 8 years. Yep, Korean English channel. Do you guys want to see the whole? It was really funny. Yeah, I was like, ugh. I almost laughed at myself because I look hilarious. Hilarious. That's the station that I work for, Arirang TV, for last 8 years. It's been a lot. News, weather. Yeah, that's me. Just to show you, I want to show you how ridiculous I was today. Look at me. Is that so funny? Oh yeah, you can tell where I am, and it's like, oh my god. 아, 이거 너무 웃긴 것 같아. That's so funny. Yeah, but I look better with the different outfit. Yesterday, I looked so fat. I was like so fat. That's me. White dress makes ladies look fat. Okay, that's me. Okay, so that's what I've been doing for the last 8 years. So in the mornings, I do a weather, and then afterward, this is what I do. I should like post my weather reports on YouTube so you guys know that I'm a weathercaster. Yeah. But you know, Star Wars, I'm always wrong when I do the weather. I'm really bad. Like my weather forecast gets never right. It's like it's causing me a stress. I don't get to choose my own clothes. They have their own makeup room, and they do my hair, my makeup, and then they set my outfits and my dresses. And yeah, but I've been doing for that for so long, for 8 years. But if I was like a meteorologist, do content talking about your own background and personal story, I don't think anyone would be interested. I don't think people really care about what my background and history is, really. Do you think people will care? I think it would be really interesting. But at least you guys are, yeah, that's a great idea because you are taking your time to stop by at my channel and you deserve to know who I am. That's a great idea. Yeah, I should do that, right? Okay. That's what I should. Okay, that's a great suggestion, Star Wars. So that's something that I should work on. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, I've got some great ideas here, thanks to you. Meanwhile, always most interesting content. Oh yeah, I mean that makes sense. Yeah, because you guys are. Oh yeah, you're taking your time to stop by. Why didn't I think of that? Because I have never thought about that way. Because I just thought that people really don't care who I am, but I guess that really matters because they are, yeah, they're really valued, and they click that subscribe button for me. Oh, and you guys are taking your time to watch me. Okay. That's an amazing idea. Thank you so much. On this note, I'll say goodbye, guys. Thank you very much. And Star Virus, I appreciate for your amazing suggestion. And do you guys have any other suggestions that I should pursue for my channel? Okay, I'll always look for the finest and the greatest Korean product at a most reasonable price. I didn't really talk about how much they're charging because I went to have like an hour-long show and see how this whole YouTube system works. Thank you so much, guys. And I will be back. I will be back shortly. And yeah, and tomorrow I will do a bit of cooking show. So if you guys are interested, come and join. Thank you. Good night for you and have a great rest of the day for you guys in Korea and our neighboring countries. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day and good night for you, Star Wars, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye.
됐어요 이제?
That's the sound of see you. He's right there. Oh gosh, that's the CEO and try to see. 네, 아직 거의 다 했어요. So that's the CEO of 관계샵.
안녕하세요.
Yep. Okay. I'll see you guys. Bye.
이것도 했어요 저거?